Working in customer support is never easy. Working in tech support? I can't even imagine. Welcome to this episode of Tales from Tech Support. Our first tale is from Hold 2686. So this happened during appraisal season a few months ago. HR told me that I didn't deserve a good raise because apparently all I did throughout the year was bug fixes and improvements. They said I hadn't delivered many features, and features are what actually matter for a raise. Well, fast forward to now. Since I got the hint, I've been focusing on feature development only, just like they wanted. You know what I'm not doing anymore? Improving and maintaining their system. Guess what? Their software is breaking down more and more, becoming harder to use with all sorts of bugs they conveniently ignored. HR recently complained, saying things weren't working properly. All I could do was smile and remind them that I'm focused on features now, just like you said. It's funny how suddenly bug fixes and improvements seem important again. Maybe this will teach them not to undervalue the importance of maintenance next time. You know, in a lot of ways, I feel like them doing repairs, improvements, things like that is in fact a feature that they offer. It's called a feature to repair the stuff, and when you take that feature away to focus on other features, well, look what happens. This next tale is by David Gray Photography. Years ago, while I was doing tech support at a school, I helped a teenager with an issue on his laptop. His assignment was due that day, but the file was corrupted, so his teacher sent him over to the help desk to get it sorted out. I tried to open the file in Word. No dice. I renamed the file to .zip because .docx files are just zip files with the contents inside. Still no dice. I opened the file in Notepad to view the raw contents, and in the header, I saw the letters PNG. So I renamed assignment.docx to assignment.png. Staring back at me was the kid's name, scrawled in his own handwriting, using the tiny netcode touchpad in orange. I turned the laptop around and said, "Your document was actually a picture with your name written on it. You'll need to actually do the assignment instead of lying to your teacher." The kid then said to me, "I didn't do that. The computer must have done that because I didn't. I just did my assignment, and next time I open the document, it wouldn't open." I said, "So the computer wrote your name in your handwriting, in this particular shade of orange, and renamed it to a Word document, overwriting your already completed assignment?" They shrugged and said, "Yeah." So I said, "Here's your laptop. Head back to class and start working on your assignment. I'll let your teacher know." Oh yeah, I definitely feel like they tried to pull a fast one, thinking that they could give a corrupt file and claim that that was their assignment. If they didn't get an F as a result of that, then I'm sure they got time extended and still had to do the damn thing. This next tale is from Falco Pilot. I used to work for a company that provided an SaaS product to law enforcement, specifically jails. It was a small company. I was a developer, trainer, and end-user support. Note that jails do not close. This makes one very motivated to write solid, easy-to-use software and train the users very thoroughly. One morning, about 4 a.m., I get a phone call. Our software stopped working. Okay, fine. Does this work? Can you get on the internet? No? Okay. Do start, run, type command, and hit enter. Black window? Good. Type route print and hit enter. Tell me what it says next to default route. Okay. Type ping in that string of numbers. No reply? Okay. Look at the back of the computer. There should be a power cord, keyboard, mouse, and then one more. Yeah, there's a blue cable lying on the floor that looks like a phone cord, but the end is too big? Okay, there's probably only one place in the back of that PC that'll fit. Plug it in there. It won't stay? Wedge it in and push the computer against the wall so it stays. It works now? Great. Tell your local IT staff they need to replace that cable because the retainer clip is broken. Yeah, no worries. Okay, bye. I even emailed the IT people and told them. A week later, at 4 a.m., I get a phone call. Same place, same story. I went straight to the blue cable, asked them again to tell their IT staff about it. I emailed their IT again. Made a call to the facility commander who laughed and said, "Yeah, we have a work crew mop that room those nights. They probably move the machine and the cable falls out. I can never get IT out here." A week later, I looked at the caller ID and I didn't even say hello. Put on my sleepiest voice and said, "There's a blue cable lying on the floor. Plug it into the back of the machine." Click. Oddly, the call stopped. Next time I talked to the commander, he said there was a note on the counter to plug in the blue cable, and I was some sort of god for being able to diagnose a problem in my sleep without them even saying anything. I feel like that's pretty sad. They had to actually make a note, and the thing is, I was actually wondering when they were going to write down a little note, plug in the blue cable, and just put it in the area, because, you know, a lot of people who want to cut corners end up doing that very thing. And our final tale is by Girund54. In the early days of mobile phones, round about the mid-90s, I had a state-of-the-art mobile in a car kit. I was a one-man band. I fixed computers, programmed them, built new computers, all by myself. When I had to go somewhere, I would redirect my office phone to my mobile. So I'm driving along the road and I passed one of my most annoying customers. I'm a great believer in killing them with kindness, so when the phone rang and it was the customer I had just passed, I turned around and headed back his way. I pulled up out front, listening to the tale of what was wrong, and as I got out of my car and walked up to his front door, I said, "How soon do you want me there?" He replied, "As soon as possible." And I opened the door as I hung up the phone and called out to him, "Is this soon enough?" He was in his office and his jaw dropped open, and he just gaped at me. After I had fixed his problem, an easy fix, he shook his head and said, "How did you do that?" "Magic," I replied. I can almost guarantee as soon as OP passed that customer and then saw their phone ring, their tech support senses were tingling. Alright, that's enough tales for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Tales from Tech Support. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons and super thanks contributors. Have a great day and stay safe out there.